And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 26-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And it's third down. You look at this Eagle defense. And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Eagles nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. In good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. They'll keep it on the ground. McMahon. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. You talk about this Giant defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Harmon. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The Giants had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, it comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw again is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Up the middle they go. Short. A nice little juke. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Jackson going to keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
70, 70.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Eagles take over first down at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, whether they're trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready. 7 Vikings, 18.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Second down at the 48-yard line.
65 catch, 65, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Harmon. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready up.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Gravity line. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
A gain of 3, second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Dragon 62.
Throwing is Jackson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
65.
From the gun on 3rd down. Harmon. And he'll find the cloud on the right side complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Okay, ready?
On 1st down, McMahon wiggles free. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 3 on 1st down. They'll set up a 2nd and 7.
7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Looking to throw. Harmon. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Let's go now.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
Ready.
3rd and 19.
Ready.
Back to throw. Harmon. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
ready.
They're going to try and throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll run on first down. It's short.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Now an option play on second down. Pitching it out to ETN.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Here we go.
Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, McMahon. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Just need a yard here, second and 1.
Ready? Trap 50, trap 50. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Harmon.
Now he's going to step up and run.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19, 5 here. $60 Bobcat. Ready?
The final shot before break. Harmon. He's going to go up top again. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70.
Off the play fake. Harmon. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now a handoff up the middle. McMahon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 34-yard line.
Ready.
Off play action. Harmon. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
3rd and long.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass to the sideline is pulled in. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McMahon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He finds his man complete. That's Cochran. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 21 yards away. And the Eagles are able to claw one back.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass in the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 70 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
65, catch, 65, Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. Harmon. Well, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looks like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a second and 10.
Here we go. Start. 70 left. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Harmon. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
3rd and 7.
And now they'll shift things around.
Ready.
He's got the hook up to the crowd. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Ready.
On 3rd down. Short. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Charles, a new NFL record, 67 yards. There has never been one converted from that distance until this very moment. Unbelievable. Congratulations to him.
And, partner, there's no way you or I woke up today thinking, hey, we might see a 67-yard field goal made, let alone attempted. Congratulations. Great job. And remember, it all starts getting that kick away, because often it starts low. Usually that's when it can be tipped. Not in this case, a new NFL record.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Operating from the gun. Harmon. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards there. A first down.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 19, Charger, 19, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Harmon. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Eagles on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60.
Looking to throw. Harmon. It's a screen to Richard. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Maverick, 60 Maverick.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37.
4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
And he'll duck it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Philadelphia.
They go play action here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Conklin. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Now a 2nd and 10.
18, 5 years. Back to 60, back to 60. Cut 19, cut 19. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Harmon. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Ready. 70 Lions. Let go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun. Harmon. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Cowboy 80. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Riggs. Ready.
Looking to throw. Harmon. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You've got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
18. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. And they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Elliott good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Hang on here. They declined that. So the yardage will stand.
There has to be confusion coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they want the penalty. Turn down that big yardage gained against them. Instead, they turn down the penalty, and the yardage stands.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
At the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He'll field this at the 5. We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
60 by 6, Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, 5 in.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Harmon. That's to his running back, complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Second and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Go.
Looking to throw. Harmon. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Malachi Starks.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Here we go.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And it'll be intercepted.
Keelan Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Ready? Warriors 7.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me. I'll be waiting on ya. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me. I'll be waiting on ya. He said, let's hit that back, hit that back, hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it, we can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone, a bass jumping, a club pumping, it's hot. These coming in the club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. Tell me what you love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me. I'll be waiting on ya. Hit me with your love, boy, I know you wanna. Pick me up and love me. I'll be waiting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, now put some bounce on it. All that, think about it, put some bounce on it. I make it on it. I say, put your on it. Now put some bounce on it. All that, think about
coming.